Hello, everyone. Welcome to the LFC Transfer Room, Twitter and YouTube. And today we've got something a little bit different for you. We've all seen the post and pre-match stuff going on, but we've got our little game show today. We've got Red or Dead. Welcome, everybody, to Red or Dead. I'm joined by the reigning champion and the person who's challenging. So we'll start off with the challenger, Mr. Ben Boschak. I hope I haven't butchered your name. I think I've got it right.
Yeah, that's correct.
The main man who thinks everyone's going to Man City, and we've got Mr. Jack Edwards as well, the reigning champion, who's won the last 2 episodes, which you can go and check on our YouTube channel. So go have a look at them. How are you, Jack? You good, mate?
I'm doing pretty good. Very excited to go 3 for 3, knock off Ben. He's a very mild-mannered guy. He talks pretty softly. It's not a good thing for this game show. I'm ruthlessly gonna take him apart.
And here's one of our lads, Matty, who got defeated in the second episode, which you can check out, who says Forza Ben because he doesn't want Jack to win. But so just to explain these rules to everyone. So basically, I'm going to say a statement. So for example, this is based on Liverpool versus Everton. I will say Roberto Firmino is a better player than Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And then we will flip a coin. So whoever goes first gets to have their opinion first. Jack, wins the coin toss and will say red if he believes that. And then Ben will have to say dead. And they will have 30 seconds each to argue against each other. It's as simple as that. Best of 5. And if you win, and I will be taking comments who you guys think will win as well into account. It's usually just my opinion. So please get commenting and get interacting. So first off, boys, how are we doing? Are we good? Are we good anyway?
Doing pretty good. I'm very excited. Ben, how you feeling?
Yeah, same. I think I can beat you. I'm confident. So.
Oh, we love to see it. So we're going to have question 1. Okay, so we're going to flip a coin first. So who's going to... Right, Jack, have you got anything?
I've got my Siri. I don't have a coin, but I got my Siri. Ben, heads or tails?
I'll go heads.
Flip a coin. It's tails.
It's tails. So for the first time ever, Jack wins a coin toss. Do you want to go first or second?
I'm going to go first. I'll pick first.
Okay, that's all good, mate. So question number 1, red or dead? Ozan Kabak is a better centre-back than Michael Keane. Red or dead?
I'm going to do red.
You're going to go red, Ozan Kabak. So, Ben, you have 30 seconds, mate. It's literally, you don't get to think about it. You have 30 seconds. Tell me why Michael Keane is a better centre-back than Ozan Kabak. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Right now, he's more valuable. He's the more established player. He's been playing in the Premier League. He's kept more clean sheets in the Premier League than Ozan Kabak has. He's probably scored more goals in the Premier League. He's just a better player, and he's played for England as well. So can't beat that. You have to be good to get in the England squad.
And that is 30 seconds. Well, very calm, laid-back approach from Ben Bosch. I couldn't expect any less. How do you guys think Ben did there? Let us know in the comments, especially over in the YouTube comments, and go subscribe to us. So, Jack, you've had a little bit longer to think about it. So you have Matty's loving the comments at the moment. Even I could play for England. Well, you wouldn't want to, mate. Scout's not English and all that. Anyway, 30 seconds, Jack. Why Ozan Kabak is a better centre-back than Michael Keane? Go.
Michael Keane is 28 years old, and he's been in the Premier League for most of his career. Ozan Kabak, at 20 years old, has got experience in many leagues, the Bundesliga, now the Premier League. And guess what, Ben? He has 1 Champions League appearance, and he's 20 years old. 8 years his senior. Michael Keane does not have a single one of those because he plays for the better club in Merseyside. And in addition, you talk about international appearances. Kabak's already an international player for the Turkish national team and a long-term player as well there. Got every attribute you would want in the book. Young, better right now, better for the future.
Oh my goodness me, boys. This is going to be difficult. Let us know in the comments, who do you think beat each other in that one? Personally, I like both of your styles because they're very contrasting. It's like watching Burnley against Man City or something like that. I'm sorry, Matt. It's so difficult, boys. James Hooper says Henderson is a better centre back than Keane. Never mind Kabak. Yeah, but it's not about. It's not about who's better. It's about the better argument. And I'm gonna have to go with you, Jack. I'm afraid.
I
I'm so.
appreciate
It is
I'll take
a definite. I have to have that one. Ben Chedu says Ben wins every round for me, and I don't need to listen to the arguments.
I think that's because he lost to me last time out. So, no,
Yeah,
I mean, I put
exactly.
you in a tough spot, Ben. I have sympathy for you. That's not an argument you could really ever win.
Okay, so question number 2, and Ben, you have your opinion first, whether you are red or you're dead. Who will leave a bigger legacy, Carlo Ancelotti or Jurgen Klopp?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Are you red or are you dead, bro?
I'll go with Klopp. So red.
You're going red. Okay, so Mr. Edwards.
I'm not looking forward to this argument. I'm not looking forward to this.
Okay,
one.
so you have 30 seconds to tell me why Carlo Ancelotti will leave a bigger legacy than Jurgen Klopp. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Look, Carlo Ancelotti, what he's doing now at Everton, he's going to a very small club and he's proving that he can take the smallest of sides and raise them up even further. At AC Milan, had a lot of successes, won Champions League titles multiple times with many clubs all across of Europe, and he's had a lot of success at many different clubs. Yes, I would agree that Klopp is at a better club right now, better team right now, but you look at the progress Ancelotti has made for Everton in comparison to their past managers. In the past few years, he is making huge progress, and if he has success, if Everton wins some trophies there, ends their 25-year drought.
Didn't talk about Real Madrid at all. Like winning the champion or Bayern Munich or anything. PSG, all that.
One Champions Leagues.
Oh, exactly. So
Too late for that.
30 seconds to tell me why Jurgen Klopp will have a better legacy than Carlo Ancelotti, starting now.
Right. First of all, he's won the Premier League. Secondly, he's already done a small club at Mainz and he built them up. He completely transformed Borussia Dortmund. They were nothing before he came, and he built them into a powerhouse who were competing with Bayern Munich before he was there. They were like us, and he's come into Liverpool and he's transformed us as well. He's made us Premier League champions, champions of the world, champions of Europe, and
that's time.
Ancelotti has not done that ever.
Time. Oh my goodness me, boys. Right. I think you flogged the dead horse with Everton there, Jack, to be honest. Because I think you went on a bit too much about Everton. Like, screw Everton. You look at what else he's done. But and Ben, I think you just were quite eloquent in how you said it, so I'm gonna have to give you the point there. It's 1-1. Yeah. That was a good one. That one actually, though. But if you'd maybe have talked about Real Madrid or anything like that, I would have the original.
Yeah, if Jack would have talked about that, I would have been like, Ancelotti has only gone to like established clubs, whereas Klopp has built clubs up, which is a big
I bottled that one.
Chedu's happy.
He is very happy.
Okay, question number 3. Divock Origi is twice the player Dominic Calvert-Lewin ever will be. Are you red or dead, Jack?
I'm not going to be the first man on the show to say dead, so I'm going to say red.
You're going to say red?
I'm going to say red. Twice the player he will ever be.
Okay, so, Ben, you have 30 seconds to tell me why Dominic Calvert-Lewin is not half the player Divock Origi ever will be. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, first of all, he's probably already scored more Premier League goals than Divock Origi has in his entire career at Liverpool. So that's one bonus. Calvert-Lewin is faster, stronger, quicker. He's Everton. Without him, where would Everton be right now? He's potentially, who's a better striker than Calvert-Lewin for England other than Harry Kane? He's England's number 1. He could be the Premier League top.
And that is time. Oh, he's proving, because for a man who's so considered with the words, the 30 seconds, man, it's difficult, but you did well. Jackie boy, you're going to do well. Matty, lad. I mean, come on. He's not an answer to the question. Okay, so Jack, you have 30 seconds to tell me why Divock Origi will be twice the player that Dominic Calvert-Lewin ever will be. 3, 2, 1, go.
Talk about Premier League goals. Talk about Champions League goals, things that actually matter. Do you remember one of the best goal scorers in an individual season about a decade ago in the Premier League? No, you don't. You don't remember him. What do you remember? You remember 2 goals at Anfield, 4-0 back coming back against Barcelona in the Champions League. You remember the goal in Madrid to give Liverpool number 6. You'll remember all these great memories. And Calvert Lewin will never have that. Why? He plays for Everton. He's never going to win trophies. He's never going to have this kind of success. And fundamentally, winners win.
It's time.
Losers don't.
Hold on, I thought the argument was who's the better player, not who will leave behind a better legacy.
I
feel like
want winners. I don't want losers. I want a guy who's
but who's the better player in quality? You didn't argue in
Hey,
favor
Chris,
of the
you're letting him drag the argument elsewhere. End his 30 seconds.
Oh my goodness me. Because you did argue that well. Like you're fighting a losing battle with that one. You braved it with red. But I am going to give it to Ben. And that's purely because I just think it was too much of a fight, to be honest with you. So number 4. So this is an important one. So Ben, if you do win this, Matty, come on, lads. If you do win this, Ben, then you will win the show off Jack for the first time. So Jordan Henderson's goal was offside at the start of this season. Was it correct or not? So red obviously would be correct, incorrect, and dead would not be.
I'll go with right. Can we pull up a picture? Is there a possibility?
I don't believe we can, but
no pictures. Red or dead.
Right, I'll go with red. I think
I'm gonna go with red. So you think it was okay? So Jack, you have to argue why it was correctly ruled out. Okay, so you have 30 seconds starting now. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm a big math guy. I know that logic it's difficult in such a match of high emotion. But what fundamentally happened? The sleeve of Sadio Mane, which is the new cutoff line, because you can score with your upper bicep, your shoulder, that fundamentally was closer to the goal than any limb that could be scored with of an Everton player. As disgraceful decisions it may have been, fundamentally, but the letter of the law, it was correct because it was the furthest limb of a Liverpool player, furthest limb of an Everton player, and it's black and white, dry, correct.
He did. Oh, bloody hell. Come on. I can't. Ben, come on. You can't pull this out of the bag, lad. Okay. So you have 30 seconds to tell me why it was incorrectly ruled out for offside. So you have 3, 2, 1. No.
Well, first we have to question whether the line was actually drawn correctly because the framing of the image was actually taken once Thiago had already passed the ball. So it wasn't actually taken in the moment by the time Thiago touched the ball had already left his feet and the picture was taken as the ball was already traveling towards Mane. So in that split second, Mane's shoulders...
And that is time. I'm sorry. I hate to say this because I agree with you, Ben. But Jack didn't have to argue that well, man. I'm sorry. It's too. It's not fixed, all right. I'm not fixing this. It was just so well. So we're gonna have to do another coin flip. I'm sorry. You did argue that really well.
I do want to hit on Ninja King's comment. I don't agree with the morality of that argument, but I appreciate your belief in me. I appreciate that.
That's unbelievable.
It is very similar to that.
So, yeah. So we're gonna have to do another coin flip, ladies and gents, as it is 2-2. Because Jack I don't know how you did that, mate. Honestly, I don't know how I did that.
I had to reach deep in my soul and just ignore the positivity of my life.
You had to sell your soul, man. You had to sell your soul for that. So we're gonna have to do a coin flip again. So Ben, cool.
I'll stick with heads.
Flip a coin. It's tails again. I'm 2 for 2 today.
Oh, he's done it. Okay, so
I'll choose.
The simple question is, and you know what's coming, Jack. Who's going to win on Saturday?
Red.
Okay, so Ben, it's all about the argument. It's not about the subject matter. All right. It's all about
Wait,
the argument.
give me a couple of seconds to compose myself. I need to accept that. I need to embrace being an Everton fan. I need to put on my Evertonian skin.
Okay, so Ben, you have 30 seconds starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
In most likelihood, Liverpool will be playing with Henderson at the back, and that is criminal. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is going to score a hat-trick. Henderson has no chance. He can't head the ball at all. Everton have a strong defense. They played the better game against Liverpool. Apart from those stupid VAR decisions, Everton could have won that game. Calvert-Lewin hit the post twice. They dominated the game, and Everton
That's
are
the
going to
time.
win.
Okay, so Jack, you have to. I think you did really well there, Ben. Actually, you did really, really well.
I think you did. I agree.
It's a tough one, Jack, but you have to argue why Liverpool will beat Everton on Saturday. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
2-0 is the result that these teams have had in their last matches. One of them was against Fulham, who were in the relegation zone, and one of them is against the number 2 team in the Bundesliga in RB Leipzig. Liverpool are, even despite their losses in the Premier League, coming off of a changing result with Kabak at the back. He's going to be able to handle Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who's half the player that Divock Origi is in his career. And I think that what's going to ultimately happen
Lost the argument there.
is Liverpool are ready to change their Premier League fortunes. They're not dropping points this one. They're winning, and they're not allowing a single goal to Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
And that is time. Oh my goodness me. Ben, you did so well. You did so well. And he's not paid me, by the way, guys. He's not paid me. But I can't ignore the fact that he don't know how you do it, Jack. Stop it.
I disagree. I don't know. He said Divock Origi's half the player. Calvert-Lewin. That's no logic. That's not an argument.
No. He did say that. He did say that as part of the other argument that happened, if you remember. But I am gonna have to.
That's bullshit.
I think Chris just got so excited he lagged a little bit. Chris just froze right before the decision.
So I think I'll take that.
I know. Goodness. I think. Oh, we lost Chris temporarily. All right, Ben. I think it's just us two now to coin flip to determine who won it.
Yeah, go on. Let's do it.
All right, you call it again. Heads or tails?
Right, tails.
Flip a coin. It's heads this time.
I should have mentioned how Liverpool have lost their last 4 or 3 games at Anfield.
Yeah, I ultimately I think it was just destined to be mine. I mean, I won the coin toss. Chris, I think he was saying I was going to win it before his Wi-Fi went out.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we should wait for Chris to determine a winner before we wrap this up, so we can just talk a little bit.
I'm not sure if he's going to be back.
Who do you actually think is going to win on Saturday? Who do you actually think is going to have a result?
I think it's going to be Liverpool. I can't really see it any other way. It was hard to argue against it.
All right.
The main man's back.
Apologies about that, boys. Apologies for that. There we go. So I'm back. I don't know why I just left. For some reason, my Wi-Fi just died. That was fun. But yeah, it's as you guys can see, Red or Dead, it's a bit of fun in it. Jack did again really well. I don't know how he's managed that. Once again.
Yeah. And Chris, when you were gone, actually, we decided we would, since you were gone, you never actually said who won. You were about to.
It was Jack.
What we said is we toss a coin. We flipped it.
Oh, no.
Ben said tails, and it was heads again.
Oh my goodness me. Well, yeah, I do hope everyone enjoyed it anyway. Go and check out the previous episodes. We will do one for every pre-game, and we might even chuck in some extra ones as well. Oh, I love that. Love that from you, Ninja King. Respect you, my guy. And we'll just scroll back through the comments. Chedu's not loving life. They were all on the Ben train, unfortunately. And once again, that is pretty much all of our reactions, because it's impossible to say no to that. You can't. It's impossible. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and hope you enjoy all the rest of the pre-match content. We've got some cool pre-recorded stuff coming up for you on the YouTube channel tomorrow, and maybe some other days as well. I don't know which other days is coming up. And we'll be back live for pre and post-match for Everton. Anyway, we'll catch you in a bit.